I fricked up by jumping into a lake in my bra panties to save a man that turned out to be an elite military scuba diver in training. I am couch surfing with my sister, and her BFI work for him at the lake sidebar, trying to pay for college. My state is open, and while I am not thrilled, I need both the job and my scored sofa accommodations to make it work. To give them their space, and myself a break from the doom scrolling, I take a run by the lake in the mornings. This lake is bombast and draws scuba divers to the flooded town at the bottom. Today, I was in my own head running when a dark mass floated to the surface 40 feet away. I was on the crag side of the lake and this dude looked dead. DEAD facing away from me, his head was tipped back, eyes closed, bobbing like a fishing lure. No one else was around, so I thought he was quantum crazy out here scuba dying alone at the crackers of dawn, giving himself the bends or some nonsense. Like a jackass, I didn't yell at him to check in. Instead, I toed off my shoes and stripped to my skivvies to save the imbecile. Movie trailer in my head had me taking 3 glorious steps and launching into the deep blue water Black Widow style. Instead, my tender feet hit the sharp rocks, and I contorted under the pain like a slinky as I uncoordinately pitched myself into the water, doing a side flop. I was also wearing my contacts, so I swam hard in his direction with my eyes closed. When I opened them, he was dead beep staring at me like I'd lost my ever-loving mind. So I blurted, "Are you okay?" I removed the regulator and incredulously said yes. My brain blue screamed while I tread water. The lake felt infinitely deep. Before I could terrify myself by hearing the Jaws theme song, I turned to nope the hell out of there, yelling over my shoulder, "I thought you needed saving to explain my idiocy." As I pivoted, another dude cleared his throat from 30 feet away on the other side. I never heard a sound from him, so I freaked out, failing and belting an ear-wounding scream at him. Both assets laughed as a few more heads surfaced around us. I was surrounded by divers, all wildly entertained by my ridiculous high-octane FU. After pointing to me and the beach, the merman that was my original target cautiously swam toward me after I nodded and escorted me to the shore. The beach was much further than I had anticipated, so I was trying to low-key breath, hiding my need to suck all of the O2. In the air, also, the comedy of the situation consumed me and I started to giggle. Finally, I joked, "Dude, you're lucky you weren't actually unalive because it would have taken everything I have to drag your sorry beeps far." He chuckled before offering me a tow. Hell no, not gonna happen. Even if I had to dog paddle, I wouldn't openly accept that defeat. He quietly mocked me the rest of the way to the shore. I am a secret sap for it. They were cadets or recent graduates from a military college, here for the summer. They've been training in pools and were doing some open water exercises. They had been out there at least part of the night. I am sure I blew up whatever drill they were running. He has training for pre-dive school, and since I am an expert Googler, I am guessing that means combat diving. The shore, I did my best to throw my shoulders back and march out of the water in my sports bra and undies in front of what I can only imagine are some pretty badass men. I did invite him and his clandestine crew for an absurdly overpriced beer at the bar at night before shame jogging back into the woods for my clothes. TL Doctor, I tried to save an injured diver, ended up crashing some kind of military training. Edited S like Jockasy in SC. So, the Marin cheated. He was wearing a floaty vest and fins, that bastard. Okay, I'll admit there is a part of me that is attracted to his mysterious appearance from the Shadow Realm, and I am definitely imaging that he is constructed from some kind of aluminum steel alloy, but he was also funny and kind. I was vibing his proclivity for witty and sarcastic comments and have a million questions I want to ask him. Okay, at work now and had to turn off the notifications because you snippers are blowing me up. To all the ladies giving advice earlier, yes, I left the dragonflies at home and went full cute sundress and Jesus sandals. Tried to wear my hair straight, but it is hot as hate out here, and